News 18. Let's take a look. So there's been more row over Savarkar. A controversy has now broken out after Savarkar's posters were removed at a mall in Shivamogga on Independence Day. The STPI workers have been behind the removal of these posters and they even held protests over the same. My colleague Harish joins me on the broadcast. Harish, this is something that has become like a perennial thing when it comes to Shivamogga. The Savarkar row continues.
Absolutely. This time around, the BJP accusing that the entire incident started with Asif who reached this particular mall in Shivamogga town and objected to Savarkar's flex being there and went on a monologue over there, and they believe that's what triggered the whole communal clashes in Shivamogga. It started with this particular incident in Shivamogga mall, and later on Independence Day, it only escalated at the Ameer Ahmed Circle. So they believe Asif is the one who perhaps is the main person who triggered this unrest in Shivamogga. That's the claim of the BJP. He's the husband of a former Congress corporator. He's said to be a STPI member. So the BJP now is saying that there's direct involvement of the Congress and the STPI in the unrest that took place in Shivamogga.
Right, Harish, also to give our viewers some perspective, you could just take us through the incident that really unfolded on the 15th of August when this entire controversy erupted from out of Shivamogga. This is the mall that we are talking about where a flexi was put up of Savarkar, and of course removal really followed, and these protests that we are talking about. And now we are breaking for our viewers that it was the SDPI that was behind this entire furor and protests.
Well, it starts a day before the Independence Day. There is a private program at a property which is a mall in Shivamogga town. There are flexes and photos of various freedom fighters, and one of the photos there is that of Savarkar. Asif lands there with a bunch of his friends. He objects to that particular photo being there, and he says they would want to put Tipu Sultan photo over there. The police and the mall authorities stop him from doing that. They agree to remove Savarkar's photo. That's when a bunch of Hindu group members reached there and protest that Savarkar's photo was taken out. And sensing that this could grow into something big and become a law and order issue, the local police dispersed the crowd. Later on, the ruckus that took place, they arrest 4 people including Asif and others. There's a huge gathering outside the Durapete police station in Shivamogga, and the police had to once again call the accused outside to pacify the crowd that was gathered outside the police station, which has also received quite a bit of criticism for the local police there in Shivamogga. And later is when you have another incident, even as this happened and there was uneasy calm in Shivamogga. The police allow a gathering to take place at the Ameer Ahmed Circle in Shivamogga town on Independence Day, and that's when we see the ruckus over there when they wanted to remove Veer Savarkar's flex over there. And now we've had all sort of political reactions that have come in. Siddaramaiah saying, why did they put up Veer Savarkar's
All right,
photo?
Harish, I'm afraid I have to just interrupt you here. We're going straight to